into the online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I've been watching.
Hey.
Body roll realness. Body roll realness. Lights, they flashing.
What's up? What's up, AfterBuzz? Your boy DJ Jesse Jenny here at the AfterBuzz TV studios, new and improved for the year 2015. I am joined in studio by my lovely co-host, Miss Courtney Stewart.
What's up, everybody?
Miss Shake Her Tail Feather over there.
It's a body roll.
What you gonna do? What?
Body roll.
Miss Queen Williams. Miss
Get it, girl.
She done took the braids out, y'all.
Yeah.
Honey, I got inches. I got inches. Hey!
And you know, we had to call Miss Pink English here. She
Yes,
done put her
we
turban on
did.
because she's gonna get some free readings. All right, so this episode was half-assed, 50 Shades of Shade. I was like, where were the 50 Shades? Because I counted 4.
I didn't find none.
50 Shades of Snoozeville.
Boop.
Boop.
I took a Tylenol PM and called it a night.
We didn't even tweet about it.
Should have been
last
called
night.
50 Shades of
No.
Complexion because
Or
some of these
hair
bitches were
colors.
putting different colored
We need to
makeup
talk
on.
about skin, y'all. We need a skin
Since
class.
when was Dalmatian hard?
Ooh.
And oh, my bad.
Oh. Ouch.
So much.
Dang.
I've been reading this book about being a better person, being a better me.
Oh. Okay. Well, you have to call it like it is.
But
But that
sometimes.
means honesty. You're being your authentic self.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it real. La, 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 la.
Well, let's keep it real talking about, because they keep it apparently a little too real. Cynthia
real.
and Peter were on location hunt today.
They have nothing else to talk about.
What?
They have no story.
All right, well, let's just take it there.
What?
Can we just talk about that they're
I know Auburn on the come up,
the
y'all.
fraudulent situations we got going on? She said, I'm excited to partner with Peter because I feel like now I'll finally have a voice.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, I'm glad she feels that
That's
way.
good.
i.e. loose translation. I am excited that Peter finally allowed me to partner with him because I
So
have
now I
the
can
money.
go with him too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I have the money.
Now I know where my money's going.
Going, because I'm actually writing the check.
So they look at this new spot, which I am a visualizer too, and I could see
The potential.
I could see the potential.
You didn't see no vision
Now,
of that.
now,
The outside was really
when they
nice.
went outside, and she said, "Well, what is that building upon there?"
It was the funeral
He said
home.
it was a funeral home in which Dr. Martin Luther King,
His body
was there,
'Cause-
and that would be like, where the hell are we?
That's because they're on Auburn Avenue.
They're in the
They're in
hood.
Sweet Auburn.
Girl,
That's-
Bar One Tavern don't need to be in no historical
Hey,
place.
let me
in
tell you
Atlanta.
though, where Bar One was before.
It was in the hood.
It ain't really
So this is a better
that's
upgrade.
I mean, I don't know if it's better, but at least in this case it is they're trying to build up Auburn Avenue. They're
Okay.
trying to rebuild
Like
it.
she said, it's going to be the Bourbon
Yeah, and
Street.
so it is. They're trying.
Yeah, in 10
but they've been
years.
trying, y'all. But
In 10 years,
no. Let me
it'll
say
be.
no. They've been trying though since I was a kid.
So 10 years.
I ain't done.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
it's
Since I was
strong.
10.
It ain't
You
like
know what I'm
hard.
saying? But yeah, I don't know if it'll actually happen. I know they got a new streetcar situation going on in the area, so they're trying to. And some
When I
people
was out there, I
bought some
saw that.
apartment buildings or some old buildings to make into apartments in that area. So it is being purchased and it is sort of on the come up, hopefully. But like I said, they've tried to do it a couple times in the past and it didn't work out.
Slowly
The
but
more you
surely.
know.
My only thing is the place where Dr. Martin Luther King's body was, may he rest in peace, just looked like a crack house now.
But the whole area does because it really was run down. But his house is where he grew up is on that street and like it's all historical.
it's by the
Okay,
museum. I know
this
where
is
it's
how
at
boring the
then.
episode was that we are doing location.
Well,
National
we gotta
Geographic.
get it where we can get it, okay?
But I
we gotta
appreciate
get it where
that
we can
knowledge.
get it.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
So my thing was looking at Cynthia. Cynthia saw the funeral home, and Cynthia was talking about.
I got a dream, Jesus.
I had a dream.
And I was like,
Luther King had
a treat?
See, I was thinking she should have tried to get us a deal, 2-for-1 deal, and be like,
You
Phaedra.
said 2 for 1.
Phaedra.
The funeral home.
You can start your funeral home.
Bar 1 tapping after the funeral. It's catered by Bar 1.
Somebody gonna die because somebody gonna get shot. They go right next door.
You are a visionary. That was
There you go.
Jesse,
They
yeah.
done
Look
put
at
the
you.
computer so now I can talk to y'all up in here.
Oh yes, you can read that phone.
All right, so let's talk about it. We got the next thing about Cynthia talking about her resentment with Peter's decision, and he said that was God testing us. That was a
Yeah.
good one, Peter.
Y'all only been married 4 years.
Good move,
Talk
Peter.
to me in 10.
And she said, "Yeah, okay, God gave me fibrosis."
Yes, it was fibroids. It was fibroids.
Making a word.
You said fibrosis. We don't know what that is.
Jesse's really a part of the cast.
Bitch, I'm reading here. I'm reading here. I'm reading here.
That's in Troy Daniels.
Babe, you
You
can
ain't
read
reading
me.
over here, sir. I can't.
And he said, "And look, baby, we still standing."
But y'all only been married
Monica,
4
sit
years.
down.
But they've been together longer than that.
But the restaurant's not even open, so did this really even come to life? Or was it for TV?
Teary drinking.
Oh, sip time.
Moving on.
All right. This is a lot to be doing here, yo.
Right.
Like a tablet.
No.
and
Like,
stuff.
I need one person to read, do this, do that. There you
I feel
go.
like Alex Mack.
What we got? What we got?
All
What we
right,
got?
well, let's see. How does everyone? Oh, Steven, don't be writing in here. Anyway,
He's writing?
just kidding.
joining
He's
the
like,
conversation.
get closer, guys.
All right,
Smile.
let's talk about Miss Phaedra popping out with her devious maid's outfit with the Fix It Jesus shirt. Girl,
She looked like
And them
Corinna
flip-flops.
Ski- No.
I'm sorry. The little glittery sequin flip flop. I can't.
the chancletas.
But mind you, I have some on right
But
now.
no, yours
Every
are like
bitch
glittery.
has
They're not
them.
the big like jeweled one in the middle. Like
Right.
no, she's about 10 years behind.
No, those ones she just got those from Koreatown.
She looks like, this is not a diss, but she looked like she was an actor in the movie Selma. I just saw it. I was like, oh, she looks like she would have been on the front lines with that outfit.
She was just trying to play her role like housewife or Southern girl kind of situation.
How is that a Southern girl? But bye. Fix It Jesus. She's trying to sell a T-shirt. She's like, look, y'all. Phaedra said this. Buy my T-shirt. Because everybody's like, oh, where do I get that T-shirt? No.
I would want it, but I wouldn't want her name right there.
No.
Oh, her name's on it?
Yes.
Oh,
It says
baby,
hashtag
no.
Fix It Jesus.
Fix it.
Phaedra.
Hashtag Fix It.
Hey guys,
Phaedra Parks.
do you guys know who Roger Bob is?
Roger Bob.
Roger Bob?
Who's Roger Bob?
Who?
The kids
Roger
are playing a drinking game right now.
Roger Bob.
Oh.
All right, moving
Come on,
on. Miss
kiddies.
Fix It Jesus. She wants to build an electric fence to keep people off her property.
I mean, I wasn't
In
mad
other
at that
words, she's trying to
concept.
keep Apollo out as Apollo shows up and he's
And he's
irritated.
like, why you
"What?"
won't do this? Nobody respects me.
I hate the fact that
you're
she
going
calls,
to jail.
she calls Apollo going to jail his mandatory vacation. I'm like,
She's supposed
Amazing.
to call it. I love that. I was
It
like,
was great.
perfect.
I love that. That was great.
But he's mad. And then he has
mad.
the nerve to say, and I'm not going to have anywhere to go when I come out of jail.
bitch, you are in jail.
You in jail for 8 years.
You
Her
have
life
the
is going to
halfway
progress.
house.
Your kids are going to be 86 years old when you get
you
out.
may be Muslim when you get out. You may, you never know. You never know. You may
swing the other way.
You might accept
No,
it.
you
You
did
never
not
know.
say you might be Muslim when you
might.
honey, mother,
It
get that
happens.
Koran. They be like,
It happens.
all the
It's-
time.
that's
Just
real.
find out where East is.
That's real.
Wherever you are, find out where East is.
They must. Apollo's home. They must be cleaning up the streets
That was
because he ain't running them.
lovely. They are so hostile to each
Where
other.
does he
really are.
stay, though?
so
He doesn't stay
awkward.
anywhere. He just
at the
wanders.
strip
I'm gonna tell you where he stays with whoever has posted his video, his little, what was it, 4%? You know that workout
that we
video.
forgot
Yeah,
about
he was in
already.
the apartment when
Yeah,
he posted
so
on there.
whoever-
Right.
Some shady Wall
Posting
Street businessman.
So
that
it's
dude
some
ever
girl.
Let him. Oh, it's maybe could be. I see it.
Some chick who's
another
going to
situation.
I think it's a
insure.
dude.
Yeah, I think
Tatiana.
he's not like that. Meaning,
I
like
do.
I think he's doing
think it's
runs for
Brandon?
somebody.
I think it's somebody like Brandon, and he'll be ready for Brandon when he gets out.
Bye.
When they get to accept each other for who they are.
Shut up.
They're already on the verge. He's
Yeah.
gonna write him.
They already hugged.
Yeah, they hugged. Yes.
6 years of forgiveness
He's
and
gonna-
reminiscing about
he's
that one
going
night
to
they
visit
had.
Apollo. He is going to visit him while he's in there. Yeah, I think
Who's
so.
gonna visit who?
Brandon.
Get your life.
Brandon
gonna be
is
like-
going. He's already got stamps and stuff.
Brandon is gonna put money on his book.
Yeah, No, for sure.
Brandon gonna accept them collect phone calls.
No, he is
What's
not.
he gonna do?
They gonna be like,
get on the phone.
what you doing, boo? What you wearing?
Nah, he's gonna be
You
like,
got
what
them.
you wearing?
You got them red pajamas
He's
on.
gonna be like, keep it on the down low.
Nobody has to know, baby.
I can't. All right, so Phaedra and her mom go to the National Black Bar Association, in which Phaedra is winning a prestigious award. It had like 7 names in it. It was the
Esquire.
Maynard Holbrook something award.
National Black Bar Association. Are y'all for real? Like that happened
the
for
Atlanta
real?
chapter.
Like y'all did that on purpose?
Emphasize that. The Atlanta chapter.
For
And then
real?
they had to do all white. Just
Yeah.
they can't stay away from rap.
Right. Yay!
This is the jam, y'all.
Y'all little kids don't know about this.
Probably gonna be writing Brandon love letters.
Y'all so
Right.
You are so wrong.
Brandon gonna sell him his TLC, send him his TLC robe. Probably gonna be in there like, suck the shaka. Taking the scene. Or was that
Too
creep?
much.
That was
Too
creep.
much.
Yeah, that was creepy. Get your music right.
Okay, he still had the red pajamas. He gonna send him photos.
have them
All right, whatever. So yeah, Phaedra won that award. And that was really cute. But I thought she looked cute in that outfit. But
looked
that
nice.
hair.
Her
ponytail?
ponytail was on pop trunk. And for those of you who don't know what pop trunk is, it's when your hair don't move and swing, it's stiff. And when you move your neck, it go up. Not down. Up.
So basically, it looked like this wire right here.
Right.
Yes,
Pop
exactly.
Trunk, pop trunk, pop trunk, pop trunk, trunk. Pop trunk. Hashtag, come on.
I got pop trunk.
Shut up. No, you don't. You
It
have curls.
doesn't move.
Stop.
Playing.
I can't.
Oh, Rotoli's on your head. Just kidding.
You did not talk about a black woman's head, honey.
Honey, I got a pixie under mine. I put my
Hey.
bangs down.
I went to the gym today instead of dealing with the hair.
Hello, New Year.
Come on.
Praise
Right.
Jesus.
Business.
I had too much gumbo.
All right,
I'm still here.
Kenya, Miss Aunt
I ain't
Lori.
gonna allow me some when I go home, but
Patty mayonnaise.
Where you go to get facials with makeup
With makeup
on?
and lashes.
That's
makeup
like, what
and
is
lashes.
going on?
That's why her skin fucked up.
Ooh.
Right. Kenya has
60.
horrible. She needs to do a skin line. That would be a great
What's the
idea.
No,
Who
she
gonna buy
should
skin
not,
line
honey.
for
Right.
her? Would you
but
buy? Would you buy it?
No,
Look
but
at
she
your
needs
skin.
to
Would you
do-
buy it?
Right, 'cause
You ain't gonna buy it. You would be like, I don't know. Like I don't want to look like volcanoes and craters.
You're right.
In the bottom of the
What
sea.
was I thinking?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. There are times that Kenya looks like,
When
She
she's
does.
gorgeous.
She
and
looks
then,
ashy and just
but then
like.
sometimes she's ashy and it's uneven and it's
Yes.
weird and there's craters and I
I
don't
agree.
understand. I'm like, how does
I
it go
agree.
away?
I don't ever see her looking ashy. I just think that sometimes
That's just because you ain't paid attention
She
to the
look-
elbows. And
Like her skin tone just looks very like dry.
Yes, she looks like
needs
she
a
would be dry
moisturizer.
skin.
Yeah.
But then to have that much acne damage, like, are you dry? Really dry? Because usually that's oily. So I don't know. Anyway,
Well,
she
We
need
are
to work
really-
that out.
we
Kenya,
really
hit me
going
up.
in.
I'm gonna get you on some Herbalife product. They will put your face and make you look real cute, girl.
Your hair products, girl. We excited. You did the swing on what you call it last night.
right.
She was on Watch
Your
What
hair
Happens?
is right. She
Yes,
was on
she
Watch What
was.
Happens, talking about Celebrity Apprentice and her hairline, and she posted something on Instagram.
And on Instagram.
Celebrity Apprentice started yesterday.
Oh yes, and it's on again tonight, honey.
Yes.
Was it so much tea?
Rudy Huxtable got kicked
She was the
off.
first
Wait,
one
okay,
for
what was
it.
the tea though? Because it was something about her and Bill
It
Cosby.
ain't all the tea.
I
She
don't
didn't want
watch
to
it.
ask
She didn't
Bill
wanna ask him
Cosby
for a
for
check.
money, and she only raised $7,000 for the church. You know how they raise like
Yeah,
thousands and
of
thousands.
dollars.
Her contribution
Well,
she only
nobody
raised
really
was $7,000.
Like, who does she really
Did Kenya
know?
give anything last
She
night?
could have asked Big Tigger. That's her boyfriend.
That's what she was talking
She
about.
did.
what?
Tigger.
Yes,
She dates
yep, and I
Tigger.
saw
Rudy
them in New
dates
Orleans
Tigger.
together. Yep,
Oh,
I
that's
did.
cute.
That's her
Wait,
bae.
did Kenya give anything last night?
I forgot.
Really? I mean, I didn't see the whole episode,
Some of the
but
people
it's
couldn't
on
get their
again
money
tonight.
in time.
Yeah, there was all kind of stipulations with them getting the money, so it made
Right.
it difficult.
All
But
right.
Kenya kept riding her back.
This
like,
is not the after
call
show
Bill.
for.
I want to know, but are we talking this news?
But Kenya did throw her.
What did Kenya do?
Kenya threw her under the bus.
She threw
in the
Rudy
boardroom.
under the
She
bus.
was like, if I was the TV daughter of
Yeah,
the world
she
and I
really
had
did.
Bill Cosby in my pocket, I would have called him. Like she didn't.
Well,
call
I'm not
him.
mad at her.
All right.
That's right, Kenya.
Well, that's why I don't know about
Misconfident.
nobody.
Maybe she didn't.
Rudy,
Maybe she really
Rudy
knew
don't
about
like
the rape
Kenya.
stuff, so she didn't want to call him.
I mean, but this was taped back in March,
Yeah.
so it was
Yeah, but
before
she knew
the
about it.
allegations came out.
People have known about it for years. Maybe she just
Rudy
didn't want to
didn't.
call him.
Girl, she ain't think about that. She think about Big
She
Tigger.
said on Wendy Williams today, she don't don't know what they talking about.
Wait, so
Anyway.
what happened on Watch What Happens Live? What did Kenya talk
I mean, she
about?
wasn't talking about nothing real. She was just talking about the princess.
She wasn't
mostly,
talking about
and talking about her hair.
anything. Yeah.
And her Golden Globes and her saggy dress.
It was
Like she's going to the Golden Globes?
No, her Golden Globes that didn't have anything holding them up, so they were here. And she had on a glittery jumpsuit again. But her hair was
quite
fab.
boring, in my opinion.
All right, so...
Who was she on there with?
Them
The
tankards.
tankards. It was
Oh
quite
my
boring.
gosh.
It was
Honestly,
boring.
like that Kenya scene was just so
It's all boring.
I mean, they talk about dinner with Portia and Nene, and she realized she continued to grow because she fabricated how she was really acting at the dinner
She
table.
shaded Nene out though about that Botox.
She did.
I was like, real?
I'm like, you should only shade about the hair.
No,
Because-
but I mean, Nene doesn't hide it, so I just kind of felt like,
Yeah,
whatever.
but I mean,
not
if
like
your
she's trying
face
to-
looks like I can read Braille off it, like you should not be talking about.
What'd you say, Jesse?
It's a new year.
What'd you say, Jesse?
Read it off her face.
Huh?
All right, so I know it's a new year, new me.
Come for the hair, Kenya. Don't come for the face.
Thanks to
So
Jesus.
we go to Nene's house. She gets all of these gifts mailed to her. None of them are open.
How ostentatious.
No, to go in.
How ostentatious.
I don't even open them. I just put them in a pile.
But my thing is
and I
like,
forget, and then people send me free stuff.
but my thing is like, you know, she sits up in there and did that. Like, we're gonna do this on an episode. I'm gonna
course
make it
she
look like
did.
all these things.
She
come to me.
saved them all year to make it look like it was a whole pile, and was like, "I'm gonna show everybody
Oh
how
my
many
God.
gifts I get."
Wait, I'm gonna tweet this out after the show, but I don't know why I didn't tag you guys in this. But somebody tweeted me the little girl from the chandelier video with Nene's.
Yes. I did see
Wait, were you
that.
in it?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh no, I saw the Hulk Hogan wig, the
Oh my God, no,
mustache.
that one had me.
Sorry.
Whoever tweeted that, I died, and I looked at it at work, and I had no behavior. I was like,
What,
oh.
did your boss say something
Girl,
again?
I was loud. Girl, I
Yeah.
fell. I was like, ow. They were like, are you all right, Kurt? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
Oh
You know, I
my
can't be loud at work, honey. I
But she got herself a new look in her interviews this week. The
Hated
side
it.
swept.
The side with that.
Looking like
that.
See, I thought the makeup was better than it kind of had been.
No.
it looked
are
like it was
you
done with
kidding me?
watercolor.
Yeah, it's just very.
Was that
it's-
wet and wild?
It was still better than what's been going on with
Was
the
that
Sia wig.
wet and wild from the 99-cent store that
Does she
your
tell-
mom used to buy you when you wanted to play in makeup? And I live for Nene. I just was like, what is going on, man? Where's
Times is
Marlo?
hard. Times
Where's
is hard.
Marlo?
Where's
Marlo does keep her
Can
together.
we talk
Marlo
about
back.
the other fabrication?
Which
What?
one, honey?
Her
There
lip?
was so much.
What, her agent calling
the,
her?
The agent calling.
Three
offers on
offers.
Broadway. Bitch, you got all the roles that any black celebrity female gets in Broadway.
Sherry
Let's break it
Shepherd.
down.
Mama
Chicago.
Morton.
Mama Morton.
Latifah.
Sherry
Wendy Williams
Shepherd.
did it. Who else
Sherry
did it? That was-
Shepherd.
Did she do Mama Morton? No.
in
the-
Chicago. We're
Oh,
talking
in
about
Chicago. I was
yeah.
like, oh, I thought you were talking about Broadway.
Yeah.
But
If you're big and
Everybody.
black, you could do that role.
to me,
in
like,
Chicago,
right, like that would have been a great role for her.
it would have been perfect.
Why
No.
would it? No?
It would have been like Zumanji again.
Zumanji.
What was it called?
Jumanji. Zumanity.
Zumanity.
You put Jumanji and Zumanity together. Zumanji.
It would have been a similar situation because
Why?
Nene has weirdness about her sex appeal, and Mama Morton is a sexual
right.
role, and she's just weird about. She's a brood.
But I feel like she doesn't venture outside of herself. Like she never embodies
of course.
any
Hello.
character.
The fact
so
that-
anyone that she would have done, she just would
She's
have
like,
been.
I'm not mean.
Nene's a biatch, so the stepmama was her best bet.
Wait, and can we talk
Even
about?
though
She
she's trying
said
to
she's
front.
not mean.
Exactly.
She was
but
gonna
she's
be
confused.
the Mary J. Blige character from Rock
Rock
Pages.
Pages?
Don't you have to
You have to
sing?
sing.
Well,
Me,
Nene can
but
sing. She can sing a little bit.
Where?
First
We're putting
season,
that-
first
She can
season,
sing.
she said
Next
that she
to
can
Mary
sing.
J. Blige.
And she sang.
That's not hard to do.
Wait, what did
I
she
was gonna
sing?
say, y'all
to
know
get
Mary.
a certain type of Mary.
That is
no,
not
Mary
hard
ain't
to
no
do.
Celine Dion, but she got some sort of soul. Nene gotta be like Mary had her.
No, Heartbroken
Nene
Mary
can
can sing.
sing.
Now
No.
Mary can't sing.
No.
Heartbroken Mary can sing.
I don't know what y'all listen to.
Heartbroken Mary.
Bitch,
can
I said
sing.
you're talking about Nene can sing.
Because
What
you
are
can
we
relate.
listening to?
Now it's like
Being able to relate versus hit notes.
Go put your braids back in. girl.
First of all, I'm just saying that's not hard to attain. Sounding like Mary.
I agree.
Nene says that she can sing. I am prone to believe.
Do
that
y'all
Nene
remember
can
her
carry a
singing in the
tune.
car?
Yes,
You
I
remember her
do.
singing in the car? She
Can someone
sang,
tweet
and
me
she
that link?
sang a couple times with Kim at the
With
house
Kim?
when they're playing. She can sing.
You can hear it
she
in
would
her
have been in the
voice.
church choir.
Why you try to read somebody
'Cause she
with
said
your
she sang with
auto-tuned
Kim.
sound and sing?
No, she was making fun of Kim. You don't remember that?
I really don't.
Oh my God! Y'all
Someone-
gotta watch.
wait,
The
someone
first
tweet
2
me.
seasons.
Bye,
Y'all have to watch
Felicia.
that again.
Bye.
That link.
Nene can
please.
sing.
You trying to come for me and don't even know what you're talking about, sir.
I don't need to. I know what
get out
Nene's
the way.
voice sounds like, girl.
You don't
right,
know,
right,
sir.
but you be right in line,
Bye,
right at
Felicia.
damn the 99-cent stores to get Nene's single.
Oh, really?
And Wet n Wild.
No, and not at
With
the
her matching
99
wig. You be
cents
right at
store.
her concert with the
Spotify.
COA. Like,
Swinging from your chandelier.
Like
Y'all are stupid.
I will
all right,
support
so
I love Nene too.
in other words, Nene's agent tried to put her in the role of Chicago Rock of Ages, but Cinderella was the only one that reached back. And
Yeah, because she probably has some crazy demands, like I want
Pay
a
me $1
$3 million
million
penthouse to stay in,
And I want
wanna,
Skittles for my dressing
Boo,
room.
it's Broadway. You not that big.
At all.
oh my God.
Yes.
So then we get, Nene says, this is going to be really hard for me to play this character because I'm
not mean.
Bitch, you're supposed to be an actress, so what are we even having this what actress says that?
Nene
This is going to be really hard because I'm not mean. Well,
I'm
as an
sleepy.
actress.
And I hate the fact that she was like, well, like she can
sleepy, I
choose
can't.
which one. And Greg's like, we're going to Broadway. He couldn't help
When did
himself.
Greg
He
lose
couldn't-
his entire ability to be normal
a
and
man. He makes me sick.
Like, didn't you have a job? Like, weren't you an investor in
He was
something?
in real estate
like
or something.
Real estate.
But did y'all peep out the conch that he had? I said Billy D. Williams
Hey.
reincarnated
Got
right
them
here.
pearls.
He had a good old conch.
I need your
It was
conditioner, boo.
wave. I said, look at them tidal waves.
Yes.
And then the back had a little.
He probably should have gave something to Nene when she be doing
Like
her
a
way.
flock of
Right.
seagulls.
The back had a slight pop trunk though. I said, if you're gonna slick it, you gotta slick it all the way down to the back.
Yeah.
Slick it to
Maybe
the
he
back.
has some new
Just a
growth.
slight pop trunk. It was a little.
I'm loving
He might have sweated a little bit.
Just a little.
He sweated, carrying all them boxes to put them in the pile.
Well, he should have known as an assistant. I'm an assistant. He should have been open those boxes for Nene.
Yeah.
And let her
sending out
know,
the thank you
this
notes.
is here. This is what you got. I'm writing thank you notes for these persons.
Okay.
Maybe he was just the nanny and the I bring you tea assistant. She has a box opening assistant.
He's the lady sitter. That's what they call him now.
Lady sitter.
All right, so moving on. Candy and Claudia. Claudia
does he
looks
do
up
all
to
day?
Candy.
I like
What do
that
any of
comment,
them
though.
do all day?
Nothing.
Right. Todd doesn't do anything all day.
Oh.
No,
Todd. Yeah, we gonna talk about Todd.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Hold up. But so,
I love
all right,
talking about
Claudia
Todd.
looks up to Candy and Candy wants Claudia to come on Candy Coated Nights. She starts talking about how much dick she sucks, and she's a good dick sucker.
But her
if
mouth
she
is
doesn't like the guy,
small.
she won't suck the dick because her mouth's already small and it's hard for her to suck dick.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for sharing.
So then we get to Candy Coated Nights, which it looked like an AfterBuzz meets
That's all- hey.
the
That's what I
fashion
said to
police.
Jesse.
The
I was like,
fashion
that's
queen.
After-
Yeah.
No, it just looked
So-
like her set from A Mother's Love.
I don't
That's
care
what
what
they
it
did with all the
is.
furniture. It was better than what it was.
Yeah, it was
Because what
better
it
than
was
what
with
it
their little laptops and in the cousin
screen.
basement, like what was that?
With her crazy hair.
With her getting the attitude, talking about Todd want to be running stuff. I mean, Todd had a good clue on that one because that was a big come up for you, girl. You
But
got
it
your
doesn't.
boobs
No
sitting
one's
up.
heard of it. Does it come on?
It's
Candy Coated
online.
Nights?
It's online.
It's cute. I like it.
It's cute.
It's on AfterBuzz.
Yeah.
Okay, Todd.
That's good.
Todd ain't playing.
All right, so then we get Claudia Jordan was a guest on there. Well, they talk about business and pleasure, and then Candy's upset that all Todd talks about is business. Claudia comes out. She only got 2 questions that we saw. Did you give Jamie Foxx head?
No.
She said no. I mean, imagine she was like, yeah, I fucking slopped it down.
I'm
Like-
doing it tonight.
No, my mouth was too small.
And then for $500, she would French kiss Candy.
I just
I
would
would
have been
too.
nude.
For
I would have been
500.
nude.
I mean, I'll
I would
probably
have
do it
flashed
for
a
100.
stranger.
You would have flashed a stranger. I would have done either of those things.
I think she
actually.
just wanted to spice it, but I would have definitely went nude.
I would have done both.
Yeah, I would.
Either
I don't
one.
mind being nude.
I don't mind.
Oh, so
being-
everyone's
Matter of fact,
saying,
no. I'm just kidding.
about to do that right now.
Want to see it? Here we go.
Angela Faison says she remembered that season and she cannot sing.
It was not that bad, Angela.
She can
You know she sounds like the church choir.
She can carry a tune. It's just all I'm saying. That's the same as Mary J. Blige.
Kimberly Mayfield
That's all
said,
I'm
Greg is
saying.
retired, guys. That's why he can follow Nene around like a
from
bitch.
what?
Like a bitch and he. Oh, he was a lawyer.
A bitch and he.
No,
was not a lawyer.
Him and Phaedra need to be friends.
Jeremy Kennedy said Greg was a lawyer.
Maybe
I'm just
he
reading
was.
y'all. Y'all could be like,
Maybe he was a real estate attorney.
No, because remember when all those people.
Then why was he living in the basement?
guys, I don't care what Greg does on the show or off the show. To be quite honest,
Well, he's a housewife,
He
so
just
we
be,
need
he
to
just be
care.
walking around with his little tea mug like I'm in the background
Can you
scene.
make me some tea?
He's a turtle, and then when he gets mad, he like.
I will.
No.
So then we get to the Candy
Kill
Factory
you.
party night,
What did he say he would kill?
where there was a lingerie model with food on her.
Kill you.
No, it wasn't even on her. It was around her.
I'm just like, this.
I'm not mad.
This is weird.
It should have been a man. I feel like.
Nah.
No.
Because they had the men at the gate. I got the
Yeah.
girl. Because I don't
I
want
got
to eat
it.
my food off a penis. Like,
They were trying to
I
reenact.
sure don't want to eat it off a vagina.
I mean, I don't. But it wasn't on her. She was just there for like appearance.
They were trying to reenact the scene from Sex in the City.
Yeah.
When Samantha had sushi all over her naked body.
But it wasn't like on her.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna eat it if it's on her. It was cupcakes too.
Those
Candy
cupcakes
is,
look good.
She has good food at
I want to be Candy's friend.
Me too.
Yes, because I'll eat with you, girl.
I'll eat all day.
No,
Because she
That
only
fried chicken, I
invited
be
like
thinking-
5 people.
And they were stirring those meatballs.
No
I was
meatballs.
like,
I was like, who are you cooking for? You
Right.
have 6 people at your party. Like,
But did you see all the girls grubbing? Cynthia.
Cynthia was glad. She walked in like, girl, I knew you would have some food.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Caitlin Monroe said, but why do we see more of a mother's love than Candy Coated Nights? I don't know.
I think they should have pushed Candy Coated Nights instead
little
of
harder,
the Mama's Love. Like, because I think people would have paid more
but she's
attention
not
and cared
paying.
about that.
But she's not really making a
agree with
profit
that.
off of Candy Coated Nights. It's just like
Really?
a.
She ain't
she
making
is.
one
She's
off of
Making
Mother
much,
Love.
yeah.
It's just
I'm
for
sure she's
fun,
making
though,
more off
right?
that.
Candy's making
No,
something.
she ain't gonna be
They
doing
got
that.
Because she's been
Bars.
doing it for a very long time.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Girl, you late to the party.
I know. Sorry.
Tardy for the
Get up with
party.
your
All right,
seasons.
so let's get into the
Sorry.
tea. Miss Demetria shows up, some girl named Toby, and then we got, what,
Some girl named
Goku?
Toby. Go Shane.
Go Shane.
No, gotcha.
Gotcha. Making her rounds
Gotta
of
catch
all
'em
the
all.
reality television.
She's on every show. She was on LA Hair, getting in a fight with Terry.
She was
now
on
she was on
Lala's
Lala for her
Life.
live because she's dating Dice.
Dice.
Now she on Housewives.
So
Apparently
these
she
reality
dated
producers
Roger
just like,
Bob.
who
Like,
think is
you
fuck
live in
something out here? Let's get
Atlanta.
coaching.
You done been around the block. Who you mess
I know
with?
you know somebody.
So Kenya goes up to hug Nene, and Nene backs away. She says, "Oh, hi, friend," and backs away. She said, "We're cool, but I don't want her to think
You
that we're
like a
friends."
one night stand.
I bang you,
Which is shady.
but I don't want to do
It
you
was shady.
afterwards.
It's so rude and like immature. It's like
Yes.
you're too grown at this point. You're older than isn't she the oldest
Yeah.
there? And you've been on there the longest. Like that's so.
And you supposedly made up and y'all was cool. So
And to her face, you were, "Oh, we friends, girl, we friends."
I'm not saying you gotta be her
you're-
best friend,
and
but
she's mad at her at exactly the reason what Cynthia did to her. Cynthia said
You
they
better
were
preach.
cool,
Yes,
they were
miss.
friends, and then the next minute she knew she wasn't cool.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
you're doing the same
What does
shady
that say?
boo.
Nene is coming off so
Who's the real
bitter for
problem?
what, like 2 seasons?
Just
Yes.
very bitter, yeah, she really is, and
bitter
I love
and
her,
thinking
but-
she's above everybody for the last 2 seasons.
And I love Nene. It is
do
just
too.
so disappointing to see her act like this.
It really is. I mean, it's just like,
You can't help but just be like, Nene.
let's remember.
Because they had those like reruns going on over the holiday,
I watched
and I
them,
was
too.
watching some of them. I was
miss
like, I
her.
used to love me some Nene. Like she was hilarious
Yes.
and she was cool. And like, yeah, she said some ish that was shady, but mostly
was
it was
for
funny
TV.
But
and it
it was
was
for TV,
real
yeah.
and it wasn't being mean spirited usually. And I'm just like, girl, now she got that show and her head went like
Now
that.
she's really so nasty and,
And
so
so
rude.
rude.
But I love how Twirl Kenya was just like, oh,
You guys
okay.
did it at the same time.
all right.
She was like, all right. She was like, oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, who did she, like,
Except
can't.
she devastated little Cynthia.
I mean, before that, she devastated Claudia. Claudia was like, although that was weird, Claudia, to be like, "Hey, girl, can I talk just you and me?"
I know.
It was a little just a jarring.
Very weird.
You know what I mean? Like,
But
just kind of
after
warm up
but
the
if she
situation.
said
Honey, she needed a peach.
she needed a peach one, and number two, when Nene had just said, "Yeah, I know her." Like, what are you trying to say? Like, what? Let me talk to you over here. I ain't gonna make a scene in front of everybody.
I appreciated that.
But if you act like you don't know me, then I don't care. Like, I'm just like, whatever.
Well, the way she said it, I don't know what. I would be wondering what she's communicating to other people. So I would have taken her side. Like, hey, is something up? Like, I thought we was all right, but. Maybe.
And what did Nene say? She said, "You hang out with
some people I don't fucks with."
Basically. But I like the fact that Claudia did that because she rolled up on her like, I ain't no pa.
Yeah.
I'm not kissing your tail. I'm here. You shady. Okay.
So Nene walks away
Hair
and
flip.
says to Phaedra, "Girl, I need you to come hold my hand."
Honey.
Fix it, Gina.
Now Phaedra's your bestie.
I mean, we appreciated that they kind of had a little moment last season with the dude that hit behind his
Chuck.
wife, Chuck. Yeah.
Chuck.
Cool. But y'all ain't friends?
Yeah, they're not really friends.
And y'all,
at all.
I mean, they were at each other's throats for what, 3 seasons?
But now they're besties.
Now they're.
Forgetting.
But
There's
now,
so much
because
to-
we're
Oh, you don't know me,
Yes.
Phaedra. I didn't know you. I don't know who you are.
I knew your brother. I didn't know you, but they from Athens, Georgia.
Exactly. Where it's like 400 people
Where
in
it's
that
like
whole city.
This big.
And then all of a sudden, y'all back at the same high school. Oh, yeah, y'all remember I used to walk around in my shorts, my skinny legs. Oh, I
So
thought you didn't know her.
And remember
Right.
she knew Phaedra's nickname?
Yeah, and knew that Phaedra was a little ho-ho.
I can't.
She did. She said that.
There you go.
That's why I said her nickname.
Yes. Something is the common denominator,
But now they're besties.
and it's Nene.
So Nene likes to act. Her thing is she likes to act like she doesn't know people after she really knows them.
I just think she acts like that when people know or have something on her. Phaedra, I mean, they grew up together essentially. So, Phaedra knows all her little dirty little secrets.
But
And so
it's
she
nothing-
looks at her like, "Say
So
something."
she's like, say, I will beat you down. You know I'm big.
But that stuff is like 40 years old at this point. Who cares?
But Nene's not the most mature individual.
Well, clearly, I mean, let's
Unfortunately.
talk about Miss Dr. Rachel Ross, family doctor and sexologist. She plays this bondage game where she wants to strap the girls together to be friends.
I don't know.
So they want to put Nene and Cynthia together, but Nene says, "I mean, we're cool, but like, it ain't like that."
it ain't.
I felt bad for Cynthia.
Cynthia's face, the truth was written all over her face. So unless they did some miraculous editing and something else crazy happened that episode, she was broken by that comment.
It was
Yeah,
like a
she
train
was.
wreck. Like she just
She was like, oh, for
was
real?
bulldozed.
Yeah.
She was like,
Because she was so excited when she first saw Nene when she
Yeah,
walked
she was like,
in.
"We're good."
She was like, I'm in
She
heat,
went out, she
I'm fine,
kissed her
like, I'm
cheek.
good. Yeah.
And what did Nene say? Damn, I can't even think about it. There was just too much with that. But so, I was going to go somewhere with it, but then I really can't. They just be going back and forth. Claudia and Nene get tied with each other, and
She didn't want that either.
did not.
they were
didn't want
sitting
that
like
either.
this, tied together. Not even that close. She was-
Right, but around
we
their,
besties.
over their shoulders.
Because Nene is killing the vibe all the time.
Bitch, don't kill my
Bitch
vibe.
Killed
That's
my
what
vibe.
Candy
She
said.
killed all the vibes. Nene is killing everything except her wig right now.
Oh,
She need to kill that.
Her wig stays on trunk popper.
Stab
top
it.
trunk, right?
Roll it over the hill.
Pop trunk,
Burn
pop
that
trunk or whatever.
Set it. Please, Nene, you are rich.
But wait, imagine, you know how Kim has all her wigs like on the
Yes.
things. Imagine going into Nene's
No.
bathroom with all those little wig
Look like
lists
American
all
Horror
over the
Story.
back.
I know you work with Ryan Murphy, but girl.
circus edition.
You know you're gonna see it on the floor because really that's all it is. It's a bunch of dust bunnies they collected. She was like,
Be
oh,
like,
that's
where's
a
all
wig?
the broomstick?
I can do this. I can do this.
Oh gosh.
I'm done.
Oh
I can't.
god.
So
Clean
then
it up, Nene.
They play this
She should give her mom hair
icebreaker.
back.
How long you been in a relationship?
Oh, that was so
Claudia was
stupid.
married briefly. Gochi was
Go Shay. Go Shay.
whatever.
Gochi.
Goku watching Dragon Ball Z.
Right, it's definitely like
She
a
went-
Pokemon.
1 year anniversary.
Konnichiwa.
Her 1 year anniversary was on Sunday, so that was with who? What's her name?
We assume it's with Dice,
Dice.
but I don't know because I'm pretty sure they've been together longer than a year.
Her and
But
Dice?
wait, I thought Dice was dating someone else.
That's Go Shay.
Oh.
I mean,
I
can't keep up with my
know,
friend.
because-
She lesbian. She be
Last season, that's when we got introduced to Gaucher.
I thought we got introduced the season before,
I'm
and
so
then
confused.
this last season she had been gone all this time because
Lala's
she's been
Full
with
Court
her.
is still on television.
Yes, Hunty.
I think so. I missed the last season.
I didn't watch the last season that much.
but yeah,
When there was nothing else on,
But
then I would
anybody
just
can
tune in.
really have a show.
Well, then we find out
So I
Portia
need
is in a
one.
long distance
I need
relationship.
someone. Yes, in a long distance.
But wait, why
With
did
someone from
Claudia have to put
Nigeria.
her business out like
I
that?
love it.
I did too.
Because she's trying to sit there
loved
like,
it.
I'm in a long distance relationship.
She was like, it's the same Africans we were together with. I was sitting with them too. All of a sudden now,
Yes. She's
with
dating
him.
one.
Now she's
Well,
dating one.
and she's not the only Portia.
She's one of the
said
Porsches.
He has about 20 Porsches.
and I don't mean cars.
Ooh.
But whatever. But Portia,
Hey,
I mean,
she don't need a husband. Yeah. She don't need a
She has
husband
to
yet.
bounce back like that. She has to just.
Better question for everyone. Why did she show up with a cotillion gown on at
And
the
some
sex
stripper
party?
shoes, and the hemline of that
look like
gown
a
was like 2 inches too short.
I said WTF.
I'm not pleased with Portia.
It just was too much. Like,
But you know what you said?
where's some jeans?
Because if she got ass injections, if we're just okay, I'm not gonna.
She
play.
definitely
did
got
she?
ass
If
injections.
a person was to get ass injections,
She had a good butt. She had a good butt.
She had a great
great body.
Yeah, her body was
But
out
now
of control.
all of a sudden she's got like donkey for days, and we know she got boobs, y'all. She got some.
But wait,
boobies.
so if a
She
girl
bought some
gets
butt.
ass
did at the
injects or
same
like
time?
that, does that make the fat go to other places?
Well, it depends on what
No.
kind of injection
'Cause I
they're
know-
doing. If they moving fat around, it good.
Then, yeah.
But she probably wasn't, because she ain't had no fat. She
No.
was really lean and tiny, so
No, I
she's
know.
probably
She had a
Looking
great
at-
body. But a lot of people
Why?
are like,
Are you trying to point something else out, Jesse?
No, girl, we're gonna move on to the
Okay.
next, you know what I mean?
And it's wide now
Nudity.
too, like her
Right.
shape has changed.
that's because she getting her hips right.
Girl, bye.
From an African.
She was 15 years old. She was getting it hit right before she met her husband.
But she wasn't getting
when
it
she
hit.
was twerking with the credit card.
She wasn't getting
But
it hit
he
like
was
Miss
with Brandon
Demetra.
too.
Hey,
Brandon
everybody's
Jim
there
and
with
Apollo.
Brandon.
Roger Bob.
Who?
Roger Bob.
Roger Bob. I mean, why is Roger?
Demetra says,
Oh,
well,
God.
I've been on a
You know,
relationship
with Roger
like
Bob.
7 or 8
For about 8
years.
years.
I'm
Wait.
like, the D is amazing, and like, to
Time
tell that
out.
tomorrow.
why
Before
did
we
she have
even-
to say Roger Bob?
No, right. No one said any of their men's names.
Nobody.
No one talked about
Slide
their
away,
boob
Jesse.
D. Like, you
Being
just
on her
sound-
territory.
No, but you sound very
Like a
like
dog.
high school. Like, so my boyfriend has a big
Or a
D, and his name is Roger
Who says
Bob.
that when they're 30 years old?
Ever with that conehead wig on or whatever she had on.
Girl, that wig, you could see where she had that adhesive
It was like
glue.
right there.
Yes, she had a glue,
And that part was about this thick.
the Nile River,
Come on, Niall.
Oh.
Mississippi.
Come on, Niall.
Through there.
That
And I
thing was
just don't
parted,
want
baby.
any images
And my
of
thing
Roger
is,
Bob.
like, if
and
Roger
D.
Bob is this big producer,
Roger Bob.
Roger
I
Bob.
dated him too.
Roger Bob?
Who?
8 years.
Roger Bob?
Roger,
did.
you know how many Roger Bobs in this world?
Roger Bob?
I dated him about 2 seasons ago.
Who did you
Roger
date?
Bob?
You dated Roger Bob? We're gonna get these kids shit faced.
Roger Babe. Roger Babe.
Y'all better pour another cup up. All right, so Demetria sits in there, and then all of a sudden Goku is like. She tried to get real sensitive and serious.
Shay, go
real
Shay,
quick.
go
She's
No,
like,
Shay.
but I felt kind of bad for her because she was just like,
You felt bad for Gaucher?
No.
Oh, Demetria.
Demetria.
Okay.
Of course, I felt bad for Demetria.
She knew what she was walking into.
But she should have not kept asking. Like, she should have pulled
She
her
did.
aside after and was like, so.
And the way you be saying Roger Bob's damn name, like
You
someone
shouldn't have put it out there.
Nobody else said
They
anything
both
because nobody
knew.
cares.
They both knew what's up. They both want to be on the show. They both want to peach. So that's why they're talking.
Demetria and Gaucher
She knew
probably
darn well Roger
Gaucher.
Bob ain't been her man for 8 years faithfully
Consistently.
when he won't even put a Cheerio on her finger.
Right.
She's not confused that Kenya Moore rolled around with him a little bit. She ain't confused that Gaucher was like, hey, I'll do it for you too with my blue
Claudia.
hair. Whoever else.
Girl, and then-
Roger Bob, Bob's Roger. He's been bobbing Rogering all over.
and
Atlanta.
insult to injury.
Bob and that Roger.
Insult to injury. Go Shay goes. Go Shay. Oh, I found out about you because he said you were his artist.
Artist in Vegas. And she's like, he said I was his artist? Yeah. Except he don't show up to none of your an artistic event.
Oh.
Well, Tyler Perry can't see it. That's why.
No.
Who, Roger Bob?
Roger Bob.
Artist?
Right, yes.
Roger Bob. He ain't even fine, man.
I mean,
And if he has all this money, you
Yeah,
should
they
have your
did.
hair looking fly, like go naked hair,
Go
blowing in the wind, like this go naked hair.
Don't
Get
better
it, get
bounce
it,
your
get it,
hair,
get
girl.
it. Go naked hair. This is go naked hair, you guys.
Thanks,
Portia.
Thanks,
This is go
Portia.
naked turban. Go get it.
go naked. Yeah, that's that Corinne Whaley.
That's
Right.
All right, so Nene says, well, Demetria finds all this out. She gets up, walks out. Cynthia goes after her. And Nene
She's like, do you think
says,
she's lying? Like,
Do you think she's lying? Cynthia was trying to keep a straight
but the thing
face.
is, if she knows they haven't been consistent, then there's a possibility that there was a time, like within a week,
Demetria
that you
knew
guys
this.
weren't together.
She was just sitting there like, oh my God.
She is not
She probably knows
confused.
several other girls.
Demetria knows the
This ain't
whole
the
right.
first- that's why-
But that's
this
why
happened.
she throws his name
This
out
was-
there.
Exactly. That's
She's
why
like,
she's telling everybody now that he's allowing me to tell
Yeah.
everybody. Everybody's gonna know.
Bitch,
Now
that's-
after
you
this
putting
moment,
seeds out for the chickens.
if
You're
you
not with
and your
him.
mouth is on the Roger Bob,
Yes.
we have a problem.
Right.
Because I claimed the
So
Roger Bob
Portia had
last
a point.
week.
She was like, well, clearly it's like you said.
It's new now.
It's
claiming
new
her
now. Yeah.
But was Roger Bob there at the party?
Who?
Roger Bob?
Yeah, Roger Bob.
Roger Bob?
Roger Bob or Bob Roger?
I dated Roger Bob
Roger Bob.
When did you date him?
about 2 years
I don't know,
ago.
like
Please tell me.
it was in November, but
Wait.
before November.
Not this Thanksgiving, but last Thanksgiving.
Actually, it was 2 Octobers ago.
The October
Yeah.
before last
was
October.
it when Drake's
Exactly.
album came out?
No,
Was
no,
it
no.
The other
October.
Yeah.
Right.
I dated Roger Bob, and I be bobbing on his Roger.
All right, so Nene says,
Bobbing in a Roger Bob, bobbing in a Roger Bob. Go,
Nene
Roger
says,
Bob.
who
Go,
dates
go,
someone
go,
for
Roger
8
Bob.
years at 40 years old?
Oh,
Which was
that was a
slam.
Wait, is Demetria 40?
I mean,
She's
I would
about to
think
be.
she probably is pretty close.
Oh.
She's been around for a while.
Like, I don't. Who dates someone that
She
for
doesn't look
8
that
years? I
old.
mean, I would think that that's if you're newly in a relationship with somebody, like, you know what I mean, 8 years to date someone.
But not
at that age,
not if you're somebody that actually wants to be married.
That's true.
Or that is
But you're
actually
married
like
to
if you're
Roger
about to get a
Bob,
Cheerio on your finger because you that desperate to get married, you don't stay with somebody that's not for 8
You
years.
get a homeless man. He get you at least a little tap off.
You
the,
at least get you a EBT card or whatever it's called.
come on,
Right.
EBT. Come on, stamps. Give us stamps on it first. Come on,
Right.
stamps.
You might get some rent control
Some
with
social,
your salary.
right, some social security or something.
Get that Section 8.
So as awkward as that was, Dr. Rachel Ross was like, okay, well
Okay,
now I'm going to
let's
show you
talk
guys
about
what sensitive penis areas.
She was like, a white one or a black one.
But that wasn't white. It was like translucent.
Casper the friendly
It was
ghost.
translucent penis.
Looking like-
It was Creole.
If you ever, girl,
It was Creole.
It was albino.
It was Creole. I like the Creole.
Creole got some kind of color. That penis
That
didn't
was
have
albino.
nothing.
It
I'm
was
gonna keep my
albino.
comments
That was
to myself.
no. If somebody whipped that out in front of you, you would be like,
No.
It's see-through.
I know what I'm talking about.
like I can see my.
I know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what am I? Wait, am I? Oh no, I can't do it. I can't watch.
Let's head into predictions.
Nothing to talk about.
Oh, gosh. We need
That
help.
episode.
It's 50 Shades of Shade. We all had it right filled in AfterBuzz hits.
I always forget.
There were so many shades. There weren't even 50 with us.
Who got
All right.
some predictions?
Next
we got about
week.
50 more episodes of nonsense.
Y'all, Claudia Jordan done shown her feet.
She did.
Talk about
Clutch.
How
We
does
weren't
that
ready,
happen?
Claudia.
If you're
Well,
not a
because-
dancer, how does that happen?
But she stands up. She's been like one of those like
Wear
little.
shoes that fit.
I know lots of people that stand on their feet all day
No, but in
long, that their
heels.
feet don't look like
Wear
that.
shoes that
No,
fit.
but think about
Maria
it.
Menounos, who runs this darn organization, does not have feet. Her feet are just gorgeous, and she be on her feet in some heels all day, all the time.
Wear shoes that fit.
That is some bullshit.
But they had her on Price is
Derek
Right.
J's
standing
feet
there.
don't look like that.
Come on now. And he
No.
squeezes.
Right, his sausages.
He squeezes those sausages in size 7s every
But
day.
you know why? Because because he has to Vaseline them to get in the shoe. So that's why he doesn't get
slickerization of it.
I can't.
Yes.
He said Derek
That's
J.
right.
All right, and then we get Kenya and Demetria are talking, and then it's Demetria versus Phaedra. What did she say? The only thing we have in common
Yes,
is the
honey.
number 8.
That was good though.
That was real
That was
quick.
real.
She was like, mine
Mine for 8
come
years
on,
and yours going away for 8.
Well, 8 also, bitch, because 8 hoes that is also sleeping with Roger Bob.
Right now.
Roger been bobbing
Roger
on 8 hoes.
Bob.
I dated him.
Roger Bob.
Right.
Yeah.
Roger
You
Bob.
dated Roger Bob?
I dated 3 seasons ago.
Roger Bob.
Hold up. And as if this isn't entertaining,
We need Roger Bob on Black Hollywood
Miss
Live.
Nene Leakes says to Claudia Jordan, "You're a whore. Your clit has left your
I can't
body."
even
Your
hear that.
clit has left your
I can't
body.
hear
What
that.
does that mean exactly?
Honey, it's
means it
attached
just
to so
got
many
up.
different
It just
penises.
got up and ran off.
It's attached
It was
to
like-
so many different penises.
Every time
You can't find it no more.
It's on
It's
Jamie
like-
Foxx.
it's like
Jamie
Where's
Foxx
Waldo?
has it.
You remember those Where's
It fell
Waldo
in the
images?
foxhole.
wait,
We'd be
like-
like,
Right, it's in the
I mean, why would you? No.
That's what I'm just saying. Like,
what did he say?
no, that conversation.
We will be reintroducing Jesse to 11th grade health in just a little while.
Because I'm just looking like, well, I'm just sitting here like,
How did it run
Nene,
away?
How did your clip like?
That's
whose dick
why
is
it doesn't make
fucking
any
clip?
sense.
Who's sitting up here? I'm like, that hole is tiny. You're gonna be like,
If anything, I would think it was rubbed off.
Jesse.
Like maybe it got
like a scratch and
like a scratch. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna throw shade,
Wait,
Nobody knows where Claudia's clit is.
Claudia, let
With
us
Roger
know
Bob.
where it's
Roger
at.
Bob.
It's with Roger Bob.
where did your clit go?
Where is your clit, girl?
And we're done.
I can't.
I want to thank y'all for
That
tuning
is
in. Make
too
sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
What a way to end.
Where's your clit?
Tweet. I don't want to say tweet because it sounds too much like the rest of the stuff. Stuart Starlet.
And y'all can tweet me at Just Saying Alright on Instagram, Just Saying 1908.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Pink English as well as on Twitter English Speak.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next week, same time, same place. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.